everyone, and welcome to part 18 of my Dark Souls 3 playthrough. Last time, I continued with my exploration from where I'd left off, and it wasn't actually that long before I was able to find the second shortcut leading back to the bonfire at the Church of Yorshka, and with that shortcut opened, I also gained the best access possible, the best run back possible to the boss fight for the area, which turned out to be against Pontiff Sullivan himself. Now, I have to admit, when I first saw the name above the boss health bar, when I entered into the boss fight, I thought that I would, have to fight essentially a miracle / sorcerer type enemy, because Pontiff does kind of imply either very high faith or very high faith and intelligence. So I was very, very, very surprised when it actually was revealed that the Pontiff was a dual wielder. Not just any kind of dual wielder, because with his left sword he could use dark, or maybe I should say deep magic, and with the right one he could use fire attacks, to be more specific, profaned flame attacks. Most importantly, where I thought that I would end up fighting a relatively stationary enemy, because sorcerers don't really tend to move around the battlefield that much in my experience, the Pontiff was quite agile and quite enthusiastic in his pursuit of me. Let's put it that way. So it was a very intense and very, very challenging boss fight because of all of these elements. But at the same time, the longer I fought him, the more elements I recognized from previous FromSoft boss fights I'd already gone through. Like, there were elements from Lady Maria's boss fight, for example. There were elements from the Fume Knight's boss fight, elements from what I recognized during editing, like the very kind of flowing sort of movement of the Pontiff was very reminiscent of the movement of Logarius. And of course, in his second phase, instant reminder of the Dark Lurker boss fight from Dark Souls 2. So, in a sense, it was a little bit actually like a stroll down memory lane. And yet at the same time, it was also something very different and new. So it was a boss fight that required my absolute full concentration, and somehow I was able to actually defeat him on my second attempt. Like, I'm not going to say that it was a particularly elegant attempt. I definitely, at some point, switched over to a more Bloodborne type approach. And there were definitely a couple of moments where my health was at a very, very critical level, which I, fortunately enough, managed to recover well enough from that I didn't get killed by the subsequent attacks. But yeah, 2 attempts, guys, 2 attempts. To be honest, I wouldn't mind fighting him again just so that I can actually properly take in everything about this boss fight. Which does make me miss the bonfire ascetics from Dark Souls 2. It does make me miss them. That was such a cool item to include. Such a cool item to include. So, yeah. That was pretty much the highlight of the previous episode. And afterwards, I discovered that the Pontiff's boss arena opened up to a new area, and of course I did end up exploring it. Although I will be the first to admit that the boss fight did tire me out because it was so intense, and so I didn't actually get to explore as much as I would have liked. But I did explore enough to be able to find a shortcut back to the bonfire in the Pontiff's boss room. And I explored enough, more importantly, to know the way forward. even if I'm not particularly thrilled about where exactly the way forward is going. Because there are Black Knight archers, and these Black Knight archers are stationed in a way that is very, very reminiscent of the Ledge from Dark Souls 1, which the player in that game has to get past in order to be able to access the Anor Londo Palace, and which took me well over an hour and a half to accomplish. So needless to say, I don't exactly have fond memories of that, and knowing that I have to go through something similar, if not exactly the same again in this game, well, I'm not looking forward to that. But I am looking forward to discovering what kind of area awaits me beyond those Black Knight archers, because the architecture of the buildings in the area beyond the Pontiff's Boss Room reminds me very strongly of the architecture of Anor Londo from Dark Souls 1. So I'm really curious to find out if I am actually going to go into what used to be Anor Londo. So the goal for today is to essentially just continue where I left off last time and continue with my exploration of this new area and see where that gets me. So without further ado, let's dive right back into the game, guys. Okie dokie, back at Firelink Shrine like always. So between the previous episode and this one, I said that I would do some farming for souls to restock my supply of arrows, and that's exactly what I did. I farmed essentially the Fire Witch and the Pontiff Knight right outside of the Church of Yorshka, as well as two of the undead minions, the invisible minions. And so I got more than enough poison arrows, feather arrows, and also restocked my wood arrows. And I still had some left over, and I realized that I'd actually collected quite a few Twinkling Titanites. So I ended up reinforcing my Grass Crest shields to +3. And since I was reinforcing weapons anyway, I also reinforced my short bow up to +6 with the many Titanite shards, large Titanite shards that I'd also collected. And then I thought I would try to get a few more Twinkling Titanites from some of the, Twinkling Lizards that I know I've missed. So I went back to Smoldering Lake, because there were two of those little lizards in the passageway leading up to where I fought against Horus. And one of them did drop a Twinkling Titanite, but the other one dropped a Titanite chunk, so I went ahead and got my Twin Blades up to a +7. So yeah, I did quite a bit of upgrading, so to say, between the previous episode and this one, but beyond that I haven't done anything. Sadly enough, Grey Rat has not returned since the boss fight against Pontiff Sullivan, and I have been informed this very likely means that but that he is dead. And I unfortunately sent him to his doom, because apparently I should not have exhausted Sigurd's dialogue, and Sigurd was supposed to save him, but he didn't. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to where the, Blood Lickers version 2.0 were, and see if somewhere in that area I can find Grey Rat's ashes, which I feel really bad about. Right, so let's go there and see if we can find anything. Okie dokie, I think that was the last of them. Yeah, I see an item there that I don't think I missed. I don't think I missed that item when I was here the last time. Oh no! Oh no! Ah, I failed. Yes, I failed. Is it? It's Grey Rat's ashes. Oh no. I was still holding out some hope. I was still holding out some hope that this wasn't the case. I was still holding out some hope. Umbral Ash of Greyrat of the Undead Settlement. With this, the Shrine Handmaid will prepare new items. Greyrat was a thief who fancied himself a martyr for the poor, which is what drove him to climb the wall. Oh my goodness. Well, so we failed him. I failed him. I failed him. I failed him. The NPC questlines in Dark Souls 3 are so weird. They're so weird. Right, so this is one errand taken care of. There's one more that we need to do, because I've been informed, since I have killed Kraton the Wanderer when he invaded me, even if I ended up dying together with him, I can now pick up his outfit on the Irithyll bridge, the bridge leading into Irithyll, so we're going to go there and see if we can find that. We're going to go there and see if we can find that. So, off to Central Irithyll. So, let's see. Oh! Well, this is very, straightforward. What kind of a pose is this? Oh my goodness. Kraton's steel mask, mirror chainmail, chain gloves, and chain leggings. Okay, well, let's see the description. Is there anything interesting? Right. Attire of Kraton the Wanderer, a notorious deserter who fled an order of Mirror Knights. Despite the masks being a symbol of a criminal sentenced to death, Kraton never removed it. Mirror chainmail. Formal attire of the Honorable Knights of Mirror, featuring their heraldry, a stag set against a blue field. Ah. Oddly, it was a dishonorable deserter who wore this attire most religiously. Interesting. Formal attire of the Honorable Knights of Mirror. Formal attire, right. Okay, actually, I'm curious to see something. It's, a little bit lighter. It's a little bit lighter. Poise is less. Dark protection is less. Thrust and strike are less. But physical overall is actually better, which makes sense. But the resistances are quite lessened except for curse. I just want to look, I just want to see what it looks like. Oh. Not actually that bad. A stag. Set in a blue field. Okay. I do still like my mercenary. Sellsword, sorry, I keep calling it mercenary. Sellsword armor though. Although, in terms of headgear, Fallen Knight Helm looks really cool, I have to admit. It does weigh quite a bit more though. We're not changing the attire, guys. We're not changing it. We're not changing it. Right, so with this done, I can now happily go back to where we left off last time. First we have a bunch of deacons to get through, and then hopefully the giants and the two Drang knights will not reappear. Hopefully they will not reappear. Okie dokie, where was the shortcut? Ah, here. This is a very well hidden elevator. Right, this is the way out, and of course the deacons are back. Why wouldn't they be? Oh! Not... Oh! I ran into that one. See, this is why I do like to actually tackle them from a distance. Can I make you actually come over here, my friend? No. Okay. Okay. Where's the next one? Over there. Okay. Okay. To leave an item? No, I don't think so. Oh, yes, please, do come here. Do come over here. Make my life a little easier, please. Or don't. I guess. Oh! I don't care. I do want to actually have some health left, you know. Yes, I do believe the giants are back. How many do I have left? Just the one. Admittedly, I didn't have the patience. Admittedly, I didn't have the patience. Oh, the giants are back. But the two knights are not. Okay. Good. So. Oh my god, I'm already nervous at the mere thought of these knights. Right, so I've been told there's an illusory wall here. Somewhere. Oh! There is. What? Oh! Hello, beastie. I guess. There's someone in the corner. Why am I suddenly terrified of the beasties? Oh! Well, how are you supposed to deal with that? This is not going to end well. Well, I know this area exists here now, so we'll return in a little bit. I'm okay with dealing with one beastie. But not two at the same time. Let's actually continue with the exploration part, and then we'll come back here for this for sure, because I'm curious what kind of items there are in that room, and I think that's a deacon in the corner. Not sure. Looked like a deacon. More importantly, how am I going to deal with these guys? So we've got an archer over there, but I don't think he's an issue. The far greater issue is that archer over there. I don't think my arrows would even actually reach him. Let's try. Stop shooting. I will happily deal with the other knights that I can see up there. But not down here. But not this one here. This one will take a while, guys. I think one more arrow, guys. I think one more arrow and he'll be done for. Okay. Oh no! There goes my item. Oh well. Right. Oh! A large Titanite shard, thank you. Right, so... I'm scared. I'm scared! Eeh. Let's try this. Oh, I don't fancy being shot at level, like at the ground level. Okay, they're finally working! They're finally working! Just one more, guys, I think. Oh my god. Okay. I'm terrified of these. I'm sorry. Who? From where? Oh, and I can jump down? Oh, and go up. Well, we'll explore that later. Where? Oh no. Oh! Oh my god. Dragon Slayer, Great Bow, and a large Titanite shard. Okay. I was more panicking because of my heart, come on. Where? Where? I'm terrified. I'm sorry that I'm so silent. Backstab. Oh my god. Titanite Shard ×2. Oh, and the Nessus Flask. Thank you. Is there anything else here? No? Nothing? Okay. Right. That guy I need to fight. But not with that one there. Okay. How many more does it take for them to work, dang it? Okay, they're working. Should not. I'll help it along a little bit. Come on. Yes. Die. Come on. And you should be dead in a second or two. Yes. Excellent. Oh! Yes, backstab. Okay. Come over here. There we go. And another Titanite Shard. Okay. Oh my god. This is nerve-wracking. This is more nerve-wracking than it has any right to be. Oh, I see an item in the distance over there. There's an item over there. Some stairs. This is where I came from. Oh! Wait. Oh, I see. Okay. I see where I am. Yes, I do see that item over there. I do see it. So they do seem to be weak to poison. But the poison arrows have been really, what was the word? Nerfed. Okay. Why do I feel so uneasy? Why do I feel so uneasy in this area? Hello, Lucatiel. It's nice to see your ghost every now and again. Or of someone wearing large Titanite shard. Don't see any other knights. What's in here, I wonder? Where does this lead to? Oh! Nice! Still don't know who the sounds are from. Probably some hollows below. Oh, I should actually probably go back to the bonfire, shouldn't I? No, but then I would have to actually go through all of these nights again. Not a deal. No deal. So how do I get down there? And how do I get back up? Because there are several items down there. I go along the roof, I guess, and then I drop down and then I go back all the way up. I don't see any other way of reaching these items. No, there's definitely no other way really of reaching these items. And fall damage. Ah! Silver Knight helm, shield, and Titanite shard. Beautiful. And a great bow and more great arrows. Okay. And now I just go on down here. Okay. Excellent. Well, let's do this again. Let's do this again. How... No, wait. The item was with the other one, wasn't it? Yes. Okay. There are some stairs there, though. Wait, was that where I was? No, I haven't been there yet, I think. Oh no, I don't have to jump. I don't have to jump. There are stairs. There are stairs. I will feel stupid if there were actually stairs for the other one as well. Easterner's ashes. Easterner's ashes. Umbral ash of an armor merchant from an eastern land. The merchant, the captain of a clan of hunters, was fascinated with weaponry. Well, that sounds promising. Okay, so we have this here. And then it went up. And there was nothing over here. I hope there's a bonfire soon. There has to be one, right? Are there any knights over there? No? Okay. There has to be a bonfire soon, right? You can't, like, go through all of this over and over and over again. Surely. So this was here. That was that. We've checked this. We've checked that. We opened the shortcut. There is a door. Okay. Just in case, guys. Because I have a lot of souls. Oh, I only have 2 homeward bones. No, 12. I have 12, not 2. I only saw the 2. Okay. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Why am I so nervous about this area? There's a bloodstain. Why? Hang on, this is familiar. Oh my goodness. There used to be a bonfire here. This is the, oh, I forgot the name. It's, like the rotating staircase in Anor Londo. By going another level down, this is the way to access Visions of Hidden Path. Yeah, exactly. This is the boss room of... Oh, there's an item there. Of Gwendolyn. I am in Anor Londo. Right. Lever ahead. Oh. Ember. Hidden path ahead. Okay. Right, but first let's go in this direction. Wait. Is that the rotating staircase there then? So this is Anor Londo. Oh my goodness, it is the rotating staircase. Okay, well, why are there bloodstains here, I wonder? Why is there why are there so many bloodstains here? There's fog. I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all. What did you die of? Gwendolyn? I know I killed you and I'm sorry about that. Should I go in? Or should I check out the rotating... I don't trust the fog. I've got 27,000 souls. It's a lot. It's a lot of souls. Full lever. What is that going to do? Ah, oh wait. You might bring an enemy with it. Like a gargoyle? I'm sorry that I'm so quiet, guys. I'm nervous. I'm carrying too many souls. I don't want to repeat this entire exercise. Well, that one goes nowhere. And this one also goes nowhere. Is that a bonfire? There's something moving in the corner there. What? Let's try this again. I don't know what the distance for throwing a prism stone is. Oh my god, there's an invisible walkway. A tomb or an invisible walkway. A tomb or an invisible walkway. I can always run over here, right? I can always run. I can always run. I can always run. I can always run. Because that did not seem level to me. That did not seem level to me, and I don't think that it's a walkway with an incline. I don't think that was a walkway with an incline, so... Ooh. Before I descend into that dark and gloomy place, however, give me a moment, I need to restart the recording. Yeah, so give me a sec. Okay, restarted the recording. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous about this. Didn't mean to jump. What did you just take? Is this a boss fight? Is this a boss fight? No. But I can always homeward bone out of this. I can always homeward bone out of this. I can always homeward bone out of this. I feel almost like when I was going for the first time through the orphanage area in Bloodborne. Oh! The brass set of the Dark Moon Knight. Oh my god, this is actually... No, this, like, the orphanage is still worse than this. The orphanage is still worse than this. Because you've got unsettling music there as well. Cue the unsettling music right now. What did you die of? I have no idea. I'm terrified. I'm sorry about this. Really sorry. Okay. Like, I'm going to be annoyed at myself if I don't check this out. Just a message. Okay. Time for gesture? No idea what that means. I remember that there were these, like, passages to the sides here. Oh, nothing. In Dark Souls 1 there was a chest, I think, at the end of one of these. Like, this is Gwyn's tomb. Ah, chest. And it's a normal one, but just in case. Okay. Not trapped, okay. The reversal ring? I've never heard of a reversal ring before. This is very new. Reversal? Reversal ring. A divine ring granted to the Dark Moon Gwendolyn in his youth causes males to perform female actions and vice versa? Gwendolyn was raised like a daughter through the aura of the moon and was said to behave like a sullen, brooding goddess. Interesting. I've always... Males can perform female actions and vice versa. Interesting. I don't know quite how to interpret that. Ring ahead, yes. Okay, so... Oh, needlessly terrified, I think. Let's just get out of here, guys. Let's get out of here! And try and cross an invisible walkway to the next bonfire. Oh my goodness. Right. Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm out of that. It was the fog, guys. It was the fog. Just really memories of just memories of... Actually, does the lever work? Up top? They were just memories of the orphanage. Just memories of the orphanage. Like, when I was going through the orphanage, I literally went through the entire area with baby steps because I was just that unsettled. Does this work still? Does this still work, or is it non-functional? Ah! Okay, so I know that's there. It's not going to... Oh, contraption does not move. I see. Why would you say to push it then? Why? Wait, do you lead to somewhere on the lower level? No, that's where I came from. Wait, I have to look at this. This is not quite the Anno Londo I remember. It's not quite the Anno Londo I remember. There seems to be quite a bit of it missing. Replaced by Irithyll. Okay, so no, there is actually no point in moving this thing down again, I guess. Okay, so let's try and walk. Wait, this is going to get tedious if I have to do this the entire time, so let's equip the prism stones. Oh my god. See, it's a good thing to have prism stones. Ah. Ah! Oh my god! Why? Am I going to have enough prism stones? I don't know, but I'm so glad I have these. My fear of heights is kicking in. My fear of heights is kicking in, guys. I wish it was snowing. I do assume that it goes in a straight path and then you jump off onto that ledge. But let's be cautious. We don't want to fall to our death right now. And if I run out of prism stones, then I run out of them. Oh my god. What a pretty path, though. What a pretty path. Look at that. It's like Christmas. Oh my god. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god. Please. That was torture. That was just pure torture. Christmas in Anor Londo. Or Irithyll. Christmas decorations in Irithyll. Had to screenshot that. Okay, so there was something moving around the corner. Hello? Who are you? You're pretty. Is that a tail? You remind me a little bit of, Priscilla.
Name thyself, stranger. I am Yorshka.
Yorshka?
Captain of the Dark Moon Knights.
Oh, hello.
What beckoned thee to such a place?
I perform the Dark Moon loyalty as taught to me by Cirrus.
Thou thinkst too. Very well. Captain to this knightless company I remain. I will grant thee purpose.
Okay.
Thou hast journeyed far. Hear my voice.
Did I just enter a covenant?
If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere.
Sister?
A blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords. Then I place thee under the aegis and the power of the Dark Moon.
Aegis? I always thought it was Aegis.
Thou art now a blade of the Dark Moon.
I think I've entered a covenant.
The only knight of our company.
Wait, really?
Swear this oath and face thy solemn duty.
Blade of the Dark Moon. Trophy earned, covenant, blade of the, I assume, Dark Moon. Okay. I shall kneel, I guess.
Oh. Good blade of the Dark Moon. Welcome home.
She seems nice.
If I can provide thee succor, only tell me how.
Oh. Okay, wait, I have so much to unpack already here. Okay, so she said Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere. Yorshka is the sister of Guinevere? Guinevere is the daughter of Gwyn. So Yorshka is the daughter of Gwyn as well, I guess? But she looks like Priscilla, or she reminds me of Priscilla. Was Priscilla her mother? And Gwyn her father? And if she's the captain of the Dark Moon Knights, who are loyal to Gwyndolin, who is also a child of Gwyn, half-brother, I think, to Guinevere, then that also makes her Gwendolyn's half-sister, right? Okay, interesting. You know what? I am gonna offer proof of a Concord kept... No, first we're going to talk.
Long ago, our father Gwyn, lamenting the waning of the fire, became cinder of his own will.
Yes, I fought him. He did not look good.
The fire is linked by the champions who have come in his stead.
Yes, he started that entire
Such is the
cycle.
will of father and the gods. And so the Dark Moon Knights took arms to watch over those who link the fire.
Mm-hmm.
But long ago, our company lost its last proper knight.
Really?
Only its covenant was preserved to this day, until the time of thy visit. Heirdom taketh many forms, indeed.
Heirdom taketh many forms, indeed. I do like that the dialogue in Dark Souls 3, like with the elements of older English thrown in, is quite a bit more polished than the dialogue in Dark Souls 1 was. Admittedly, I think that the dialogue in Dark Souls 1 was not quite correct in terms of grammar and structure on purpose. Like to hint at, for example, that Guinevere is an illusion. That the entire prophecy of the chosen undead is also a fabrication, because the grammar there was also pretty wrong. Or at least that was my theory during my first playthrough. In Dark Souls 3, that the language is quite a bit more polished, quite a bit more correct. So Dark Moon. So the only Dark Moon Knight that I can think of was the Firekeeper of Anor Londo. I'm sorry that I'm fidgeting and fiddling with everything. She was the last one. Okay, anything else to say?
May I pose thee a question?
Of course.
This tower, this prison,
Prison
stands tall and solitary, the contraption bridging its lower reaches long, unmoving.
I see.
So, by what path didst thou here ascend?
An invisible walkway.
Art thou a creature of the air? Or other winged thing?
Yes, I can fly. No, I can't. She's adorable. I like Yorshka. What do I answer? Yes, I can fly. No, I can't fly. I don't know what to answer. I'm paralyzed by indecision. I have been, Dark Souls 1 taught me to always answer yes. Of course, I didn't actually end up doing that in Dark Souls 2, I think. With Aldia's questions. I don't remember what I actually replied to his questions. But I don't think it was always yes. What should I reply? Yes, I can fly, or no, I can't fly? Should I look it up? Should I look it up? She's adorable. She's adorable. I like Yorshka. Is she going to send me flying if I say I can fly? Oh my god, no guys, I'm paralyzed by indecision here. What if I miss out on something important? If I say no, I can't fly, and I'm honest. Since she's so adorable, though, I'm going to go with yes. I don't know. That was kind of very, like a sweet question. So we're going to answer yes, I can fly. It was a very sweet question, and I kind of want to protect this sweetness now. Yes, I can fly.
I imagined it might be so.
She's adorable.
Then thou art a dragon? Or perhaps a crow?
These are my two choices.
Well, whatever thou beest, thou'rt wondrous strange, yet strangely familiar visitor.
Wondrous strange. Oh my god, she's adorable. I just noticed that she's also barefoot the same way that Priscilla is. A dragon or a crow? These are the only two beings that she knows can fly? She's so sweet. Must protect her. Must protect her.
Long ago, our father Gwyn, now such is the will, but long ago, only its covenant Erdom taketh.
I shall offer proof of concord kept. I have read the description. I have one. I might as well do it, right? Proof of concord kept. I have only one. But you know what? I'm perfectly happy to give it to this lovely lady. Covenant allegiance deepened. I have joined the covenant. Okay. Well, you know what? That's fine by me. They're cool. Anything new to say?
Long ago, now such is the will, but long ago, only its covenant Erdom taketh.
Really nothing new
Long
to say?
ago,
Okay.
now such, but long only Erdom.
Okay.
Off so soon.
I'm afraid so,
May
my
the dark
lady.
moon watch over thee.
Blessings of the moon upon thy journey, my lady. Oh, she's so sweet. She's so sweet. Sorry. Had something in my eye. She's so sweet. Must protect her. Must protect her. So, wait, if I go here now... Oh no, I haven't actually joined the covenant quite yet. Apparently. I did get a ring, though. Ah! I didn't get a ring, I got a brooch. Pledge oneself to the blade of the Dark Moon Covenant. A silver pendant depicting the Dark Moon and a sword, the crest of the Dark Moon Knights, the original Blue Sentinels. Equipped to pledge oneself to the blade of the Dark Moon Covenant. When a member of the Way of Blue faces a dark spirit, the blades of the Dark Moon, by an ancient accord, help to root out the invader. Summoning takes place automatically when equipped. Okay, I don't want that right now, but... She's precious. Oh my goodness. She's so adorable. I have created a very lovely path, I feel. Sorry, I wanted to take another screenshot of this. Right, so... Ah, lovely. Oh, this will be fun! This will be fun! Oh my god! This is not going to end well. Painting Guardian's curved sword. Really? The Painting Guardians. Well, it makes sense for this to be here, I guess. Painting Guardians curved sword. Painting Guardian's curved sword. A weapon described in legends passed down amongst heretics, wielded by the Painting Guardians. A uniquely shaped weapon with a flat tip. Skill, chained dance. Execute relentless consecutive attacks while tracing a circle in a unique dance of deadly grace. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. Okay. Now then. Is that an item over there? I think it is. Okay. Okay. And the Painting Guardian set. Okay. Painting Guardian set. Attire of the Painting Guardians, whose forms are described in the mythology of heretics. the smooth-tailed hood that deters magic. The hunchbacked teller of ancient tales describes unwanted souls who are unwelcome across the lands and are eventually drawn into a cold, painted world. The hunchbacked teller of ancient tales? Like the storyteller? Like the storyteller in the storyteller's staff? It's quite a tongue twister, I'm sorry. Same description. Same description. Oops, sorry. That looks admittedly kind of cool. Okay. Right. Going well so far. How do I move on? Not like this. Okay. I'm like I'm having a flashback to the descent to oh, it wasn't called the Gulch. What was the area before the Gulch? The Gutter. Is this where I think it is? Oh no! Oh no! Ah, good luck. Oh! It is where I think it is. Phew! Okay! Amazing. Amazing! We have now fully explored, I believe, the area. No, there is still 2 beasties, which we haven't gone through. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. We're going to go through that as well, but first we're going to go to Filing Shrine because I have way too many souls. That, and I need to stock up on Prism Stones again because it turned out to be a very good thing that I did buy some at the very beginning of this playthrough. Hi, Miss Firekeeper. No, wait, first. I have some ashes to give to you.
Ah, well met, Ashen. How may...
I wish to give you first Grey Rat's ashes.
Gracious, passing fine ash thou hast given.
He was a passing fine guy.
And awfully warm at that.
Awfully warm. Yes, they're
Almost
fresh.
as if it had lived mere moments ago.
They're fresh, I
Oh.
know.
Forgive an old woman's idle prate. I'm sure an ashen one such as thee would never indulge such base contrivances.
What have I got now? More embers? Okay, let's go with item by item. Divine blessings are new. Hidden blessing? What's a hidden blessing? Fully restores FP. Holy water blessed by the Queen of Lothric. Who's the Queen of Lothric? Fully restores FP. There is a grave... Wait. I know that the Divine Blessing was tied to Guinevere in Dark Souls 1. I don't remember the description in Dark Souls 2 though, mind you. The Queen of Lothric, married to the former king... Osiris, maybe, was initially revered as a goddess of fertility and bounty. After giving birth to Ocelot, her youngest, she quietly disappeared. So, Guinevere... I thought Guinevere had married the, what was it, flame god Flan. Apparently she married again. And she became the Queen of Lothric. Fully restores FP. There is a grave in Lothric that sees no visitors, a dark place where rootless warriors rest. The Queen of Lothric alone cared to wish the poor souls good fortune. What? There is a grave in Lothric that sees no visitors, a dark place where rootless warriors rest. Queen of Lothric alone cared to wish the poor souls good fortune. Okay. Right, so Guinevere has also been the queen of... is also Or was the Queen of Lothric, but disappeared at some point. Not what I meant to do, but disappeared at some point after giving birth to Ocelot, her youngest. So she also had other children. Okay. Green Blossom. The Undead Legion. Farron are remembered for using this annual plant, normally found near clear water, to swing their mighty swords with abandon. I don't think I actually read the description of this before. Oh, so she can now sell the things that Grey Rat sold me. And at the same price, though. Her price for the firebombs dropped from 100 to 50 now, I think. So everything that he sold, she now sells as well. Although the Titanite scale is new, actually. And Twinkling Titanite as well. 3 of them, 3 of each. Interesting. Okay, no new keys, no new spells. Weapons. A lot of weapons, actually. Scholar's Candlestick? That's a new one. Candlestick covered in ivory scales, once used by the scholars of the Great Archives. The Great Archives. This served as their guiding light, as well as a tool of self-restraint. Even today, wielders of this weapon benefit from the resulting sorcery-strengthening properties. Guiding light. A candle provides temporary source of light which reveals additional guidance. This is a new one. Pontiff Knife, Curved Sword. The Glaive, I think, is also new, but I'm not certain. Short bow, composite bow, light crossbow, knight's crossbow. Knight's crossbow. Crossbow used by the proud knights of Lothric. It bears an elaborate gold design. Sorcerer's Staff. Shield. Elkhorn Round Shield. Was this here before? Oh my god, I should have actually, oh my god, I should have really looked at his wares more often. Standard round wooden shield. The blue antlers are reminiscent of designs found in Mirror. Yes, this was here before. Not new. Pontiff Knight Shield is new. Shield of the Pontiff's Knights. I still haven't gotten that as a drop. I have gotten, however, most of the outfit for the Pontiff Knights, and the Fire Witch dropped a weapon, like the thing that they're carrying with fire. I'll show you guys in a second. Shield of the Pontiff's Knights, frigid spirits that linger in Irithyll. This blue-grey shield, shrouded in a thinly cold air, is light and brittle. Lothric Knight Great Shield. Okay. And in terms of armor, oh my god, I have to look at everything now. Undead Legion, right? The Night Helm. I think this is new. I think this is new. The Black Iron Helm, yes. The Executioner Helm, yes. The Exile Mask. Good. Yes. The Assassin Hood, yes. Thief Mask, yes. Sage's Big Head, yes. And, okay. And some new arrows I see as well. Wood arrow, standard arrow. I need more standard arrows, I have none. Large arrows, feather arrows, fire arrows. Moonlight arrow. Magical arrows said to have been used by the Dark Moon Knights. Imbued with a silver light, these arrows inflict magic damage. These are my magic arrows, okay. It is said that long ago the god of the Dark Moon, Gwendolyn, wielded these arrows with a matching golden bow. He definitely wielded arrows, I remember that. Dragonslayer Great Arrow, okay. Lightning Arrow, okay. Woodbolt, Standard, Heavy, Sniper, and Lightning. No new rings, okay. Grey Rat managed to loot some very, very fantastic things in Irithyll. Oh, I feel so bad. Okay, now these.
Gracious, passing fine ash thou'st given.
Mm-hmm.
Let this ash bestow nourishment.
Mm-hmm.
I only hope these new wares content thee.
Well, let's see. Let's see what's new. Moss fruit! I finally have my curse resistance. Well, it's an everything resistance, really. Temporarily boosts bleed, poison, frost, and curse resistance. Okay, that's new. I think this was here before. I didn't check. Should have checked. Large titanite shards are now available. Yes. Excellent. Oh, titanite shards are fragments of the legendary slabs. Titanite is etched into weapons to reinforce. Legendary slabs. So there are no titanite slabs here, I guess? Just up to chunks? No new keys, no new spells. Let's check the weapons. I think the washing pole is new. I remember finding the washing pole in the Shrine of Amana area in Dark Souls 2. No! No. I got the washing pole from a mimic chest in Drangleic Castle. A stunning, unusually long katana forged in an eastern land. The extreme length of this blade provides immense range, but also renders the blade extremely fragile. No. This is new. Eastern Iron Shield. A thick round metal shield decorated with the unique crest of an eastern land. Heaviest of the small shields, it is impressively weighty and thus able to deflect attacks with ease. How much does it weigh? Where was the weight? 3. Doesn't sound too bad. And the design is pretty. Okay. Any new clothes, perhaps? Yes, the Eastern Helm. Distinctive helm made in an eastern land. The exquisite craftsmanship and artistic design made these prized pieces in the collection of any nobleman. Offers excellent damage absorption, particularly from slashing attacks from katanas, which are commonly encountered threats in battles fought in the east. Same description. Okay. And some new arrows somewhere. Wood standard, large, feather, fire, dark. These are new. Ritual arrows said to have been used by savage hunters. Inflict dark damage. It is said that these arrows scrape out death from their targets, but savages are known to tell tall tales. I've nearly got my entire set of arrows from Dark Souls 2 here. All I'm missing are the lightning arrows. And a new ring as well, the wood grain ring. I know it exists in Dark Souls 1, but I haven't actually found it yet in my playthrough there. This special ring, crafted in an eastern land, is made of metal, but with a wood grain crest on its surface. Slows equipment degradation. Wielders of swords originating in the same region follow a practice of inscribing special words on the blades of their swords and are naturally drawn to this ring. Wielders of swords originating in the same region follow a practice of inscribing special words on the blades of their swords. I think Mira was in the east, if I remember right, because Lucatiel had inscribed on her greatsword something. A promise, I think it was. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Anything new to say?
Ashen One. It bring me
No,
with...
no,
Is it
no.
not? Ashen One.
Bye-bye. Okay. Let's level up. Hi.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire.
'Tis to level up.
Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Wow. Gaining levels is starting to become quite expensive. Let's see here. What should I do? I kind of want to keep going with endurance, guys, not gonna lie, but at the same time, I also want to continue with dexterity again. And I should also keep going with vitality so that I can, at some point, sooner or later, equip Lucatill's greatsword. Again. I don't know what kind of area I'm going into next. But having more stamina is never a bad thing, so we're going to keep going with endurance. Yes, please. Thank you. Do you have anything new to say?
Ashen One, soft ashen.
No.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Thank you. May they guide thee as well. Let me just check my arrow supply, guys. Oh yeah, I definitely need standard arrows. Feather arrows are okay. Fire arrows could use a boost. Okay. Right. Hi. I wish to get some standard arrows. Okay. And other arrows are good. I could use some more fire arrows. Yes. And I'd actually like to have some moonlight arrows. Just to have them. No, wait. This is everything. Sorry. What's the status of my poison arrows? I used a lot of them. I could go and get a couple more, for sure. Okay. Right. So, I think... No, I once again forgot. I haven't actually done everything in that area. I still have the 2 beasties.
Oh. Go.
Hi. I wish to get some poison arrows. Only 12? Okay.
Thanks, sweet.
Right. So... I'm going to actually take a break since I didn't take a break when I restarted the recording. So I'm going to take a small break. And then we're going to go back and try to fight the 2 beasties. Separately, hopefully. And with that, I think I'll have done everything in Irithyll, and we can continue on to the next area, which is the Irithyll Dungeon. But first, the 2 beasties. And before those, a small break. So, be right back, guys. Okie dokie, back from the break. Let's go and travel to the prison tower. But it's so sad that she's trapped in that tower. Okay, we're going to go back here and we're going to go through all of those meetings again. Hopefully a little bit better, and then we're going to tackle the 2 beasties. Ah! Oh! Shoot! Nearly a perfect run. Nearly a perfect run. What did you drop? A deep gem. Thank you. Nearly a perfect run. Oh my god, this is not going to go well with the beasties. What a long ladder. Well... I don't quite know how to approach this, guys. I'm probably going to need multiple attempts for this one. Hi, Beastie. I couldn't even hear you. Come here, come here. Oh! How did you kill me? Oh. You do lightning. Okay. Yeah, as I said, multiple attempts probably, guys. Like, the moment I can clear away one of them, I can clear away the others. The other one. Oh my god. I just can't get through these deacons absolutely unscathed. Dang it. Okay, let's try and tackle the beasties again. My soul should at least be nearby. Hi. Okay, let's try this again. Oh! Oh! No! What did you do? How did it get me? Its mouth was very much far away from me. This is the boss fight of this area. Deacons are rubbish. This is rubbish. It's utter rubbish. I can probably just run past them. Bloody hell. I don't know how to deal with this. Mostly because I don't know where my area is for the fight. This is the boss fight. This is the boss fight of this area. You know what? I can probably just run past all of these deacons. I can probably just run past all of these deacons. I don't know how to deal with the beastie. The space is too enclosed. Well, I'm just shooting myself in the foot with this, I guess. Maybe I should tackle that beastie first instead of that one. That one seems further away. I don't think that the result is going to be that much different, but let's give it a try anyway. No, 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 no. Okay, one beastie taken care of. That gives me a better playing field. Oh god, it noticed me. Calm down! Oh! 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 Stop! 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 Oh! Ring of favor? Oh my god. There's an actual bonfire there. Oh my god. Wait. My heart. Oh my goodness. Ring of favor. Is it the same one? Increases HP, stamina, and maximum equip load. I'm lightheaded. A ring symbolizing the favor of the goddess Fina, whose fateful beauty is mentioned in legend. True to the fickle nature of Fina's favor, her ring increases max HP, stamina, and maximum equip load. Oh my god. Any other items? No? Okay. Another deep gem. Lovely. Okay. Now I've done everything in this area. Are you a deacon? You look like a deacon. Can I talk to you? Pray to Archdeacon MacDonald? No. No, thank you. I haven't missed anything else, right? Oh, I haven't. Okay, good. Then I can go back to Filing Shrine. Oh my goodness. Okay, now the entirety of the Irithyll area is done. It's completed. Okay, so, how much do I need to level up? 22, that would mean 44. Oh, I might actually get up by 2 levels? Hi!
Welcome home, Ashen One.
I wish to level
then
up.
touch take no.
We're going to keep going with endurance really until we hit 40 there. And then we can go for vigor to bring that up to, I don't know, 30. And then we can focus back on dexterity and strength and vitality. Yes, 2 levels. Perfect. Wonderful. Anything new to say?
Ashen One, sovereignless.
No.
Ashen One.
Okay.
Farewell, Ashen
Oh,
Maid of
sorry.
Flames, guide thee.
May they guide thee as well. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be that rude.
How many?
I wish to purchase some prism stones because I forgot that last time. Well, I don't need 53, but you know what? 40 sounds good. Anything new to say?
Knowest thou of that soppy that
No,
and
no,
so then
no.
I
Okay.
Ashen.
Okay. Oh, going through all of those deacons so many times, I didn't just get some deep gems, I also got some of their attire. The bottom and top, I think. Yeah. Deacon robe. Robe worn by deacons of the Cathedral of the Deep. The deep red pigment denotes the blessing of fire. In time, those dedicated to sealing away the horrors of the deep succumbed to their very power. It seems that neither tending to the flame nor the faith could save them. Those dedicated to sealing away the horrors of the deep succumbed to their very power. Classic tale, almost, I would say. And then I also had the deacon's skirts. Deep, worn on the inside of the deep red robe. Right. Okay. What's my hollow level at, by the way? 70. Let's take a purging stone. Let's take a purging stone. Hollowing reversed. Thank you. Okay. And I want to remove these. Okay. Right, well, let's go ahead and go to this next area, since I've done everything here, or at least I think I've done everything here. If I haven't, please let me know. I'll go back and do so. But I do think that I've been pretty thorough in this area. So we can move on to the Irithyll Dungeon next. Right. This lovely place. I really don't want to be here, needless to say. I hear some slimy sounds. Oh my god. You. Really, you hit me. Oh my god. Hear some squishy sounds. Oh! Shh. What was that? I'm deeply unsettled, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm so quiet, I'm just very deeply unsettled. Locked. What are these sounds? What is that? I am so deeply unsettled right now. I'm sorry. Oh! You burned me? No! I was branded. I think I was branded. Well, at least I know that there's nothing. I wanted to hit them. I just wanted to hit them. Oh my god. I don't think I'm going to like the dungeon. Was I branded? I don't think that I was branded. Oh god. And they're laughing. Oh my god. What are these sounds? What are these sounds? Oh my god, I'm sorry that I'm so quiet. Fading soul. Did she come after me? She didn't? How peculiar. I will be doing this way, guys. I will be doing it this way because those... What was that? What was that I just saw? What was that I just saw? What was that I just saw? My health bar shrank. It shrank. Oh my god, I am going to hate this place. Is this like the Cursed and Defiled dungeon? No. This is ridiculous. I am terrified. I don't like this area. Oh. Really? There's something very slimy. I think it's beneath me, actually. I'm terrified. I don't want to be here. This is worse than the catacombs. Oh, look. One of their headpieces. Quiet! I dislike this. I am very definitely not going to even reach the next bonfire. Oh! Oh, it's underneath. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They terrify me. I'm terrified. I'm absolutely terrified by these. What is happening with my health bar? What is going on with my health bar? What's going on with my health bar? Large soul of a nameless soldier. Oh my god, I dislike this place so much. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Guys, I'm being overly cautious, I know. old sorcerer code had... Ah! Wait. Fire. 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 These are the squishy sounds. Yes, just a little bit more. I hate this area. I hate it. There's more of these, isn't there? Oh, I don't need to fight these. Oh my god. Give me a sec, guys. I need to restart the recording. I don't know actually how much longer I'm going to be playing, but I've gotten nowhere. I mean, not nowhere. I kind of know where I have to go. I need to get past the first three of these brand wielding, I don't know, overseers or whatever, and cross to the other side. So I know I have to go that direction. Maybe I should leave this for next time? Maybe I should leave it for next time. I don't know. Let me kind of peek, I guess. Can we see any overseers? I see one down there. Any on the upper level? No. Oh, but downstairs there are. Oh my god, yeah, no, we're going to be leaving this for the next episode, guys. We'll be leaving this for the next episode. Now that I know about the sounds and the enemies, I think I'll be able to tackle it, but we are actually leaving this for next episode. I'm just going to end. Oh, there was a door here. I see. Soon to be shortcut. Okay. No, not what I meant to do. Let me go to Fighting Shrine because the atmosphere there is infinitely more pleasant. And we're going to leave the Irithyll Dungeon for next time. We're going to leave it for next time. Okay, so I'll see what I'll do with those souls that I've got. But in the meantime, I'm just, I'm happy to call it a day. I feel that I did a lot. I've cleared the entirety of the Irithyll, of the Boreal Valley area, and now I just have to do the Irithyll Dungeon next. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day, guys. I think I'm gonna call it a day. Like, the fight against those beasties took more out of me than I thought it would. So yeah, calling it a day, guys. Calling it a day. So, that was a good day today, actually. I'm really happy that I can put a nice neat little check mark next to the entire Irithyll of the Boreal Valley area now. Especially after I did manage to deal with both of those beasties down in that, I don't know, underground chamber or whatever you want to call it. I didn't expect those to take me as many attempts as they did, considering I didn't have that many problems with the first one on the bridge. Although, of course, these were in water, they could use lightning, and I was quite afraid when I tried to kill the first one that I would inadvertently attract the attention of the other, and then I would have to deal with two of those beasties at the same time, which would have been impossible, I think. So I'm really happy that I did manage to also do that, and with their defeat complete the entirety of this area. But I think the part that I am happiest about, probably, is meeting Yorshka. I didn't expect that I would learn more about Gwyn's family in this game, and I definitely didn't expect to meet an NPC like her in such an isolated place, which is to be accessed via an invisible walkway. It may have looked ridiculous to you guys with all of those prism stones scattered throughout the air there, but I genuinely just couldn't risk it. I couldn't risk it, not with 27,000 souls, and after having experienced the invisible walkways of Dark Souls 1 in the Crystal Cave, which really beautiful area, but those invisible walkways were nightmare material for me, especially considering that when I was going through my Dark Souls 1 playthrough, I hadn't yet been forced to confront my fear of heights as much as I have been since then. Because obviously in every single Dark Souls game there has to be an area that is really high up, or some rafters that are really high up. So I did learn more or less a little bit how to deal with it, but that invisible walkway today really triggered a flashback to the Crystal Cave once. And yeah, baby steps, guys, baby steps. But you know what? It worked out in the end, and I have now done everything that can be done in Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. I've picked up all of the items that I can think of. No, I haven't actually. Dang it. I just thought of one that I've missed. There was an item on the altar that can be dropped down onto from the platform, which is right in front of the Pontiff's boss room. Dang it! I forgot to pick up that item. Shoot. Okay, fine. We'll be going back for that. But aside from this one item, I have done everything that can be done in this area and can move on to the next one, which I'm not particularly thrilled about, to be honest, so far. Although, now that I have gotten an idea more or less of what to expect in this area in terms of enemies, like regular hollows and those maggot-infested ones as well, and those brand-wielding overseers, cackling overseers. Now that I know what kinds of enemies I can expect in this area, I feel that I will be able to deal with it better than I did during my first venture into it just now. But that doesn't mean that I'm actually looking forward to it, guys, because I'm really not. That place is incredibly creepy, incredibly unsettling. It's worse than the catacombs. It's worse than the catacombs. I would much rather go back into the catacombs than go through the Irithyll Dungeon. And that's not mentioning the I don't know. I don't even know what to call it, but there was something happening with my health that I can't even begin to describe. Like, it seemed to me at some points like it had been lessened by something, and I don't know by what. Like, is it a specific area that I went through? Was it that smoke that those brand-wielding overseers, spewed out? Is it actually like the Cursed and Defiled dungeon in Bloodborne, Chalice Dungeon in Bloodborne? And there is an overall effect in the entire dungeon that reduces the total health available to the player. I don't know what was happening there, but I know that I don't like it. And I'm probably going to be just as cautious when I return to the dungeon as I was, just now. But I feel that I've got a decent chance maybe of getting through the entirety of it. Maybe in the next episode, or I'm going to try my best to do that because I really don't want to linger in this place. I don't want to linger in this place any more than I wanted to linger in the catacombs. And hopefully I'm not going to have to linger in the Irithyll Dungeon and will be able to find my way to the Profane Capital relatively quickly. So look forward to that in the next episode, and if you guys enjoyed watching this one, leave a like, subscribe, check out the link below, and see you guys next time.